Hello everyone. Let me give you again the heads up what exactly we are trying to build in this video. So if you are a continue viewer, then this is the screen what we made in the last video. A person would add the name here for set of files, and those files are for now just images, and the user will click on upload images, and once uploaded, these images are saved locally in the user's phone, and the person would see the uploads here in a container. And once the user is satisfied, the user can click on save to database, and the files, the images go here. So these are those 5 images that we saved in the database last time, and this is what we are going to make in this video. So I have striked out the download images. So the intention behind this is first preview. Preview means here the person would enter the file name first. These are the file's name for set of images, because all these multiple images are given only one name. But if you like, you can give a separate name to every image. uh, that will just you know that was actually not my intention to build in the beginning. And if you are making some app, just make sure, just a note here, if you it kinds of adds a burden on reads and writes on the Firebase. So I've kept it minimal, the reads and writes operation. So this is why what the purpose was behind. And now all these multiple files are given only one name, and for now all these files are uh, they belong to animals and humans. Now what exactly we are trying to make is preview for now, and I'm working on the download images part. I'm taking help from ChatGPT. I'm a non-tech person. ChatGPT helps a lot. So hit and trials take time, and once I'm done with download images, my plan is the user would see the images here, and when user will click on any of the image, it will be downloaded. But for now, in this video, you will see preview. So the user would enter a name here, name of the file, animals and humans, animals and humans. Here, preview images, user would click here, and they would see the images back. It's different from the upload preview. These images are directly coming from the Firestore collection, and this is why this button is grayed out. It's a work in progress, and that's it. This is what we are trying to make for now. If this is what you are looking for, please stay. If not, uh, you may search for other users' video on the YouTube. Good luck. So let's start. Before we start, let me show you the structure of the Firestore collections. It's all same, nothing changed. Yes, I changed the collection name here. It was images. Now it says files. The purpose was, I mean, the intention was, it's not just images, because there is a text also in the collection. So I thought files would be a better name. And in the future, I am planning to upload PDFs, Word, and then download options for PDFs and all those. So file's name actually made sense. Okay, this is the only change in storage. It's still the same, nothing much. Authentication is still set to anonymous here. And okay, now we can go back to the FlutterFlow. These two pages were made last time, anonymous for the login preview images here. So on the preview image, I have just, sorry, upload images and anonymous login pages were made last time. So on the upload image page, I have just added this button. The functionality is uh, pretty much straightforward, just a navigation. It takes the user to the preview image, and once the user is here, this is, if anyone wants to know, then for them only. Otherwise, those who already know the purpose of rich text, you may skip the video to forward. Okay, so the way I have striked out this text is using rich text. So if you see text here, text widget under app bar, so right click on it, replace widget, and right now you see this message, but if you have a text widget here, you would see, uh, click on replace and select rich text. So once you have the rich text here, you would see only one rich text span, this one widget only, uh, and you go here and you would see like this, download images. So I have taken this part out and clicked on, let me show you here, click on rich text widget. You will see add text span. So click on it. I have added download images, the other text part, like this. Let me remove this. So this is how this next part was added, and rest is, if you want to work on the editing part of it, then click on this A underline, and there you go. You have striked out here, color here, and this is how it looks. The intention was to tell you all that this video is not for download images, it's just a preview. Like, we are reading images from the Firestore collection called lists, sorry, files. This is the name of the collection, this one. Okay, now let me show you quickly. If you want to see the structure again, then please see, because I'll be scrolling the properties window so that you can have a look and match it with your projects. If you are uh, familiar with the properties and widgets designing, you may please skip forward my video. Okay, I'll start with the top, from the top, and I'll not be explaining much because that's what is required in the backend uh, topics. So I'll go through each widget, I'll click on it, and I'll keep scrolling so you can pause and have a look. Yes, this part, it's a new addition in the design side column. The wrap widget is uh, wrapped inside a column. The purpose is, what if there are more images so it can break the design? So I added it into inside a column and made it a scrollable widget. So now if the user adds more images than 5, I mean the user would be able to scroll this part only. So there is a scroll here which is uh, which is shown by this uh, action. Okay, we can start from here. I'll show you the backend part now for preview images page. Now here, this is main part because when the user would click here, this portion, this container which has a wrap widget, and inside the wrap we have a circle image widget. This container would show all those multiple images. So I have added an action here. So this preview image video is all about this one and uh, wrap widget actions only. So there are two actions. That's it. Preview images here. So this query action has been added. Now it is coming from files. I've added a query on the files collection. It will bring all the documents and filters here. What all those documents? So this is kind of a restriction action. Restriction would this ID is equal to document ID. What is this ID? I have this ID field here. So when user is here, when user is saving some data here, when user saves images at the same time, we are passing this thing in the ID field of files collection. So what I'm making sure is, let's say there are two users. So if a user one adds some images, those images should not be accessed by the user two. So this restriction would make sure of it because I'm adding ID is equal to the user's reference ID. So uh, now collection knows who adds what. So it will attach those keys to that particular document, and those documents keys would belong to a particular type of user only. So in the preview, so when user wants to see the preview of the images of what they uploaded earlier, this is why we are adding a filter. This filter says only allow that user to access or preview the images if their ID is equal to the authenticated ID. Whoever is logged in, their ID, reference ID, is coming from here. Authenticated user, user reference, and this is what is being checked with ID field inside files. If that matches, there is one more filter, then file name. This file name is for this. whatever user will add here, this text is being taken. So I'm saying match file name, whatever user will enter in the widget here. This widget will point to or will highlight this part. If I show it here, see, a Flutter flow will highlight this part. This widget, see, in the backend, orange is being highlighted. If I take my cursor here, so this value is this, okay, this one. So there are two filters on the files collection. First would check the user ID who wants to access. Only those images will be allowed to be previewed here in the app. Second is the file name, what the user has entered here. And now I'm taking everything, the result that this query will throw back in a variable. This is kind of a pointer. It's just a name. Uh, I purposely gave it a name called bucket. So you may remember or you may try to see a bucket where everything that is being, you know, thrown back by the query, we are capturing it, we are taking it and storing it in a bucket. And that bucket's name is documents bucket because it has ID, it has file name also, and lots of images. So everything will be dumped in a bucket called documents bucket. That is it. That is all we have in the preview, images as action on a button. You can have a look at it once again. Filter 2. Okay. Now, wrap part. In the wrap, we can come here. So please, you may remember the name called documents bucket because this result is just being dumped in a bucket because I mean nothing is happening at the moment. This will make something happen. This variable, whatever dumped in the bucket, we are saying, I mean lots and lots of other informations were also dumped inside the bucket. So this is filtering out only the images from it. So I've given it a name images from. So I'm taking only images from documents bucket, that variable name. Now these are the actions. Uh, because everything came as an action output inside documents bucket. Inside documents bucket, and then select maps list item, index first, get document property there. This is filtering out only the URL images part and no further changes. Click confirm and save. There you would see the save button. Next part is, last part is this image because we have uh, pulled and filtered images part from it, from the bucket, and we have captured the URLs of our images, but we are not showing still those images to the user. This part would show those URLs as proper images. So click on the image part, scroll down this path and come here. So this is the variable part that we added on the uh, wrap. Select this and that is all. So let's run for a moment because what I showed you earlier, only 5 images were saved. So this time we will add a document that would have many images, and then we would see a preview of all those more than 5 images. So this time we are uploading multiple images, and I'm giving it a name called wallpapers because I have multiple images already as wallpapers in my system. So let's upload. So there are total 32 images. Okay, now you see this scroll. The purpose of that adding a scroll, making the column widget scrollable was this only. Now it's showing us all those 32 images. We can see here also number of rows are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 has uh, 2 images only, so that's 32. Now let me show you the collection. We only have animals and humans. Let's add now, save to DB. That's it. Now we have one more document in files collection, that's wallpapers, and it has 31 with 0, 32 documents. And now let's go to preview images page. Here we will add the name of the file, that is wallpapers. Here this name, and let's see the preview here. So again 11 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. 11 has 2. So that is all for now. uh, I hope this video helps at least someone. Thanks for watching.